Salve galera, Crentox, mais um evento aqui. Dessa vez, galera, eu vi que agora vamos ter a Nintendo Treehouse. Vamos ver qual é, vai ser focado no Splatoon 3. Eu sei que eu tô fazendo uma live meio que em cima da hora, mas já vou colocar aqui. Aí, vamos ver qual é as novidades do Splatoon 3. E é isso aí, galera. Quem tiver ainda, quer deixar aquele like lá e compartilhar pra gente pra dar aquela força e se inscrever se for inscrito. Eu já volto aqui rapidinho. E é isso aí, galera. Vamos lá ver qual é desse evento. Bem, galera, pelo que eu vi aqui desse evento, vai ser mais focado no single player, assim, mostrar como que tá o Splatoon 3. E é isso aí, galera. Só vou divulgar um pouquinho mais a live aqui. E podem falar aí o que que vocês esperam do Splatoon 3 de novidades. E não se preocupe que, assim, as informações aqui da live estão meio desencontradas, mas eu vou ajustar. E daí, não se preocupe. Salve aí, Gabriel. Salve aí, todo mundo que estiver assistindo. Só vou divulgar um pouquinho mais a live aqui. Mas isso aí, vamos ver como é que vai ser o Splatoon 3. É bom assim que eles estão focando no Splatoon, e não de o que eles falaram muito. Aí sim, ô Gabriel, parabéns aí pelos 12 mil inscritos. E por enquanto aqui o evento tá de boa, acredito que deve começar é, 1h30, pelo que parece. Tava aí, Fábio. E é isso aí, vamos ver como é que vai ser. Só vou aproveitar aqui e fazer a thumbnail logo, que tô devendo isso daqui, que nem eu esperava que ia ter uma Nintendo Treehouse, mas o bom é que vai dar pra, assim, deixar registrado mais um evento da Nintendo no canal. Aí, cima legal. Aí sim, parabéns, ô Fábio. Eventos. Não prestar muita atenção, galera. Só vou estar fazendo um thumbnail aqui rapidinho que não demora. Splatoon 3 promete. Quem viu minha série do 1 e do 2, ah, sabe que eu sou fã até da série. Mas Nintendo Treehouse, acho que essa vai ser o primeiro Treehouse, eu acho que vai ter no canal. E eu já trouxe as directs, mas Treehouse é Nintendo. Eu não costumo pegar esses eventos da Nintendo, pelo menos das Treehouses. A foto que eu não peguei não é muito boa, mas não se preocupa que eu tenho o meu macete. Aê. Agora sim, uma thumbnail legal. Só, desculpa aí, galera, se eu não tiver prestando muita atenção, mas vamos ver como é que vai ser esse evento. Eu acredito que deve ser um evento bom, porque Splatoon não costuma decepcionar. Aí já tô gerando o thumbnail. Aí, então vai, Fuzzy. Sim, mais um evento, eu nem esperava também. Mas só tô ajustando umas coisas aqui que não deve demorar, não. Só que dessa vez é focado no Splatoon 3. Se você gosta da Nintendo, você pode entrar, que eu abro a call, Fuzzy. Evento que. Aê. Ah, beleza aí, ô Fuzzy. Mas se gosta de novidades da Nintendo, pelo menos é mais um evento. Agora sim, acho que já deve estar melhor pra vocês. Não sei se já viram a atualização da thumbnail, mas agora sim deve ter ficado mais interessante. É, agora sim tá bonito. Mas cadê os nintendistas aqui pra representar? Ah, sim, sim. Mas a Nintendo tem jogos bons. E daí eu sempre falo pros meus amigos, até mesmo quem tem Play, a Nintendo tem jogos bons, mas você só tem que ter uma boa grana pra ter esses jogos. Por isso até que eu conheço alguns amigos que eu chamo de nintendistas de emulador, que assim, emulam mesmo a Nintendo. E é isso aí, pelo menos o que eu espero do Splatoon 3, eu já joguei o primeiro emulado, eu trouxe esse aí no canal emulado do Wii U, eu gostei, mas eu tinha jogado o primeiro depois que eu joguei o segundo. Que o segundo que me fez gostar da série Splatoon. Um amigo meu me recomendou. Ele é um tiro em terceira pessoa, só que, como pode dizer, ele é focado em Turf War, ou seja, quem consegue pintar mais a arena com a sua cor. Ah, sim, eu tinha um no Play 2 aqui, que é um emulador de Super Nintendo, que é 400 em 1, algo assim. E eu nem sabia o que era um emulador na época. Eu só não pensava, pô, como é que o Play 2 vai rodar o Super Nintendo? E o 3, eu acho que ele vai pegar tudo que o segundo acertou e deve ter algumas mudanças a mais. Vamos ver como é que vai ser. O problema é que da Gamescom eu tava pesquisando a programação, mas não apareceu assim, os eventos certinho, como eu imaginava. E pra quem nunca jogou, galera, Splatoon, eu vou ver se deixa, quem sabe, minha série dos dois Splatoon que eu já trouxe. E pelo menos meu plano é assim pra Nintendo, quem é nintendista aqui no meu canal. Depois do PlayStation 5 e comprar os jogos do PlayStation 5, eu tô pensando em voltar a comprar jogos do Switch. Dentre eles está Bayonetta, Zelda e Splatoon. Está na lista também. O Kirby, quem mais? O Mario 3D All Stars, mídia física. Zelda Skyward Sword. Vai ser legal, assim, eu tinha jogado no Wii Skyward Sword. Mario 3D World, eu já trouxe a versão emulada do Wii U, mas eu pegaria pela DLC, que é exclusiva do Switch. E tem outros jogos até da Nintendo, tem o WarioWare também, Metroid Dread. quem tá acompanhando as séries do canal tá ligado que tá começando a ter mais Metroid e Metroid Dread do que eu gostei. É, eles fazem jogos bem diferenciados da Fuzzy. Aí pelo menos tem que reconhecer, tipo, os caras são bons pra fazer jogos diferentes. E, por exemplo, se você gosta de God of War ou Fuzzy, acho que um da Nintendo que você acaba gostando é Zelda. Não que seja hack and slash, mas ele chega a ter algumas semelhanças com God of War. Bem, enquanto não começa, galera, eu já volto aqui rapidinho. Bem, galera, falta 1 minuto aqui para começar, 1h29, 1h30 já deve começar. Vamos ver como é que vai ser a apresentação do Splatoon 3. E é isso aí, galera. Vamos ver se o jogo tá bom. Aí, começou. Tava aí, Rafael.
Hey everybody, welcome to a very special edition of Nintendo Treehouse Live for Splatoon 3. I am Demetrius and I'm here joined by Taryn and our own Treehouse Squid Research Labber. Dutch.
Dr. Dutch.
Hey.
I won't not say it. I'm sorry.
Look at him, he's even like, hey. All right, so what do we have for you today? Well, we got some really cool stuff. We wanted to show you today was a little bit of what Splatoon 3 is about, including the actual single-player story. So we're going to start off with a single-player deep dive, and then kind of show you come back and show you some new weapons, stages, and strategies. For those who have never actually heard of Splatoon 3 before, it's a team-based action game, well, multiplayer game, with also single-player story mode, which you're seeing today. So what you're seeing right in front of you actually is the world of Alterna.
Ooh, I'm sorry. We were supposed to ooh, weren't we? In unison. Ooh.
Dutch. Sorry, we're silly. We're having a good time here. All right, so I am in control of Agent 3, and I have a weapon that can use ink. So for those who have never seen Splatoon before, for Splatoon 3 and other games in the series, you can actually swim in your own ink and refill and do many other great things with it. It's really, really great. So we call this right here swim form, and this is kit form. And you can use the kit form to ink many different things, which is going to come in very, very handy. What we'll show you soon. One other thing to note is you really don't need experience to play single player. So if you're worried about, hey, this is Splatoon 3, do I have to worry about, playing the other two games? You don't have to. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. This game has a great story, though, and it'll have the same kind of feel between those who have played Splatoon 2 before, or even the Octo expansion, which was the NSO expansion pack you can get right now. All right, so one thing I want to point out for this story is you see right here, this is Fuzzy Ooze. You actually want to be careful.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
You did that on purpose, right?
I did it on purpose.
I was like, whoa.
So Fuzzy Ooze, bad.
Something's going on here.
Yeah.
Something's not right.
So there's a big mystery going on with the Fuzzy Ooze. We want to kind of like, see what's going on with Alterna and how is this happening? We really want to, really find out. Okay, so with that in mind, there are some other additional things we'll kind of go over as we play through these stages, such as like, the little hidden secrets, this little guy here called Small Fry, and some other little things. But first what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pass this controller over to Taryn.
To me.
Oh, Taryn.
Thank you.
And we're going to actually go to a stage called Twirling, Swirling, and Whirling. And just allow us to get that set up. One moment there. Here we go.
And to be clear, you're playing as Agent 3, but this is not the Agent 3 you know. This is a new Agent 3, so don't worry. The other one is still around. But this is a new one. Just
spoilers.
Spoilers.
No, there's no spoilers. I'm just
no spoilers.
Okay, so what you'll see right here is Taryn actually has 3 different choices. We're going to have her start with the hero gear to begin with.
Yeah, so you have recommendations too. You can see it says try this. So again, we're going to do this mostly because I love Small Fry and I want to show you Small Fry very badly. And you can see other information on the screen, like on the top right. It shows you how many tries you have. So I have just 3. That should be fine. I'm new to Splatoon, but I should be able to handle it. I've got Small Fry.
You got this, Taryn.
Speaking of which, too, like I said before, this is a great entry point as well, story mode in particular. So this is perfect for you.
Yeah. So if I didn't want to jump into multiplayer right away, I can do story mode first, and it's a great place to practice, or just play with small fry. I also like that. So I'm showing off here what you can do with it. You can throw it. Don't feel bad. It can handle itself. And then you can call it back with this way, which is a function that you have in multiplayer as well, right, Dutch?
Yeah.
All right, so you got 3 attempts on the board. And here you want to kind of, like it says, to navigate to the rotating area. Oh, look at that perfect throw.
Nice.
You sound so surprised, and I'm a little offended.
Not at all.
Okay, but look at this trick. Look at this. Look, wait.
Expose.
Wait. That was a trick that I learned just for you guys.
I didn't even know what. That's actually really cool.
That's the pacifist approach right there.
Just allow themselves to destroy them. So you saw that I threw small fry in the beginning. I'm going to throw it again, but for a different purpose this time, because this is an armored enemy, and I'm scared of it, and it can definitely splat me. So I'm using small fry to distract it, and then I turn around and splat it from behind. Also, like a rat, I just let stuff fall off the edges, get splatted and distracted. That's how I play this.
One thing you'll know too is that Taryn is swimming in her own ink. If there's enemy ink, which is purple, it's not too good for you. Oh
my gosh! We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. I have 3 tries.
You're good.
I'm playing with motion controls right now. You can turn that off or just change the sensitivity. But there is an advantage to using them, so by all means, play however you prefer to play.
Yeah, once I got the hang of motion controls, I can't go back. I love them.
Can't go back.
Agreed. Same for me. It took a little bit, but I really like them.
So you see that small fry actually does damage as well, so you can use it to distract, and then like with the first enemy, you just throw it right in their face. And they will take care, well, it will take care of business.
That right up there has got
I got strats. I got strats for you guys today.
Are you going to shoot from the...
I have learned that you can shoot from here and take out some of these little extras.
Oh, look at you go. Awesome.
Okay, well, I was hoping to get a sniper, but I got a little too greedy. So now we're going to have to deal with both snipers. So what I picked up was a Trizuka. You get canned specials. You'll learn a little bit more about specials in the next segment. But you get them that way in story mode, and usually they're like perfectly situated for whatever you have to do. So exactly that, like if you're looking at Octo snipers in the face and they're just ready to splat you, that Trizuka was perfect for countering it.
And it's actually the same specials that you'd find in the multiplayer mode as well, so it's a good chance to kind of get familiar with them and maybe practice a little bit.
Yes.
Get them.
I heard the word practice and I nod and agree. Practicing is good. I could use more of it, but it's super fun. Like, even if you get splatted or fall off spontaneously for literally no apparent reason, it's still a good time. And I love that about Splatoon. It just keeps this like tone of like chaos and fun and like doing it your own way. And like I'm all about that. Even if I fall off the edge. Okay, so I'm at the end. I've also been known to fall off. No!
I'm sorry.
I think it's because I said it.
Yeah, you manifested it.
I manifested it. I'm not going to jump for that now, I'm afraid.
One more time. You got this.
Hagar time.
What I think is good too is that the items up there respawn, and
yes.
what you're going to be picking up is some armor, which helps.
Oh yes, thank you for mentioning that, Demetrius. Yeah, you pick up armor.
Yeah,
ouch.
Good example of the armor.
Thank you. Yeah, if I didn't have that armor, I'd probably be in trouble. Please no. Please no.
You got this. You got this. Just stay there for a second. Let yourself recharge. You got it.
Yeah, so there's like a whole stealth mode. And you do this in multiplayer too. If you move super fast, people can see you under the ink. And if you move slower, they can't see you. So just like in story mode, if you get good at being sneaky, your chances of success increase significantly.
That was very sneaky, I must say.
That was great.
Okay, guys. Guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I've got another ready. Ready?
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Mission complete.
And we're done with that mission. We did it. It only took 2 unnecessary
First
walls.
time player bonus, 3 minutes, 13 seconds. I looked great.
Oh, that's right. And there's a timing mechanic. I'll hand this back to you, Demetrius. So there's a bunch of replayability with these missions. You can choose different weapons, like we showed you earlier. So you can challenge yourself with maybe weapons that aren't so well suited. And then you can also time yourself. So I'm sure my time for that one was probably not amazing. So I could go back in and like play it over and over again and try to get a better time and just get better.
Lots of great replayability for sure. Okay, my turn.
All right, Demetrius, you have to fall at least twice.
I hope not. This stage is a little...
We should also say that a lot of the lore actually plays out through these single-player missions.
Yes.
You find, maybe hidden objects here or there. They give you kind of clues into the world that we're in and the events.
Yeah, the Sunken Sea Scrolls, you can find them out while you're playing outside of the stages, and they provide a lot of background on lore. The lore is really cool, and this whole series has really cool lore. I am doing Stamp 'em Out. I am going to be using one of the new weapons, the Splatana Stamper with Curling Bomb.
See it, Demetrius.
The Splatana Stamper or Splatana class of weapons are brand new. They have like a swipe when I just use the attack button, and if you hold down the button, you can charge up with a charge slash. Now, the Stamper itself, outside of having that really cool sound, it's more the heavier style of Splatana class. So you're going to see like the amount of ink I'm flinging from like the ink blade is going to be a bit more. So really great. One thing to note is you kind of have like long range, right? And then you have the short range. If I'm up close and I hit someone with this, it's going to be pretty much a guaranteed splat.
I've never noticed it, but did you see Small Fry was in the corner just like looking at you with these big eyes? Like, why aren't you taking me with you?
Oh, I missed that. Aww.
It's just a little sad. It's all right.
Also note that when I'm picking up our power eggs, these can be used to unlock certain things.
Okay, you'll need them to progress in the story mode.
Oh, see, this is a perfect example. This guy has a shield, which is going to be hard, but if I charge it up...
Yes. Oh, nice. How satisfying was that on a scale of 1 to 10?
Great. 10. 10 out of 10. Oh, gotcha.
That one was surprised. You didn't give that one a fair chance to fight back, I don't think.
I love how I can just use this to like hit 2 people at once. It's so cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see what people are going to do with this one in multiplayer, because it's kind of a combination. You have that longer range, a little bit weaker one, and then you have the kind of one-hit splat charge one that you can do from short range.
Yeah, I think people are going to have a lot of fun. I mean, all weapons have different styles and stuff, but this one for me, I really like the way.
You going to play the Splatanas?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Oh no, the squeegee.
Oh no!
You can't be mad at it though. Look, it's so cute.
I was trying to be a little fancy there. I'm just going to go across this time. Come on. There we go.
Well done. All right, remember, you have to fall off at least twice.
No, I don't want to.
That's the deal. There it is.
This next part right here is a little tough because there's this guy on top, and I have to kind of knock all these down without him getting some. There we go. I think I got the guy behind him too.
I feel like you've already mastered the Splatana, and we should all be very afraid.
This is a really fun weapon. I gotta be careful with this guy. There we go.
Também como jogo de tiro,
And now your favorite part.
Oh, is this it?
This is the part. For those who are wondering why they're teasing me, it's because this part is quite the battle. Kind of let them come to
gosh.
There you go.
Yes. Well, there's like 3 of them, right?
Right there.
So these are Octolings. They're a different type of enemy that function like a little bit more like a player might, you could say. And so, of course, they're a little bit more difficult. But not difficult for Demetrius. All right.
I hope the camera wasn't me. I had such gamer face right now.
You didn't. Well, you were supposed to get splatted at least. It's just gonna be me.
Not gonna happen. No, oh, $2.99. I'll take it. I'll take it. That was pretty good. Whew. All right.
You are not stressed. Don't even give me.
You're up,
You're too
Dutch.
good at that.
All right.
Yeah, let me pass this over to Dutch.
We saved the hardest one for Dutch. He's in the lab coat, so he's obligated.
This is the fun part. So the next one that we have coming up is called One-Way Ride Through Target Town. And we're going to have Dutch use the tri-stringer. It's going to
let's do it.
Yeah, he has other options, which you'll see, and those are a little bit easier. But no, we don't let Dutch do the easy ones.
Yeah, I'm both excited and nervous to try this one out. This is a brand new weapon class in Splatoon 3. And let's just take a look at it here. So you can see it's kind of like a bow, basically. And so the way it works is if I tap the attack button, then you can see it shoots 3 little projectiles like that. If I hold it down and charge it up, you can see they stick to whatever surface they hit, and you get kind of a secondary little explosion that'll do a little bit of damage. And then if I charge it up even more, then you get kind of a tight grouping that goes a little bit farther. And you still get that second little pop.
Mas fora Splatoon 3 vai ter jogo também da Square Enix, que esse Ravestella. Vamos ver também qual é deles.
It's really good.
There's a vertical shot too, is there not?
Yeah, exactly.
Like your roller.
Yeah, it's kind of like a roller where, for those of you who played Splatoon games before, so if I jump and shoot, then I get a vertical shot. So if I charge that up as well, you can see the shots line up vertically.
Feels like a skilled player's weapon.
Yeah, I'm
pretty
thinking
intimidated.
it's kind of like it's got good range, it's got good coverage, it's got good damage. I think it'll be really interesting to see what people do with this one as well.
This is another really fun one.
All right, let's see it, Dutch. No more delays.
One thing to note as Dutch goes through too, for people watching at home, you actually don't have to finish all the stages to get through story mode, but there are a lot of fun things to play.
Yeah, this one's challenging, but that's a good thing. And you don't have to do it if you don't.
Yeah, this is a really fun, challenging one.
All right, so I just broke those targets, and that activated the ride rail down here. And the thing about the ride rail is it's, like the title says, it's a one-way ticket. So I'm going to be riding this thing. There's no turning back. And if I don't break all the targets on a given section, then I'm going to run out of track.
No
I'm going to fall in. So let's do it.
At least 2 falls, remember.
Well, he's got a lot of opportunity here, but we're giving Dutch 3 chances.
What do you get? 3
5 up there.
Nah, but we're giving you 3. You're wearing that coat for a reason, Dutch.
I have faith in Dr. Dutch.
One thing to note too, and I apologize if Dutch didn't point this out, but as you turn into swim form, you do actually recharge your ink. Just a note.
Aí tem que ter realmente
habilidade. So good.
It is good. Well, and the visuals are so nice. Like, this stage in particular is so chaotic that, like, you don't really get a chance to look. Oh, no, you got it! Oh, my God!
Morreu. Tá vendo bem. Era só ter falado direito.
Oh, it was so good, though.
Got the hard part.
Sorry.
It's as I was talking. I'm sorry. I distracted
He had it, too. That was an amazing shot.
It was.
All right.
But the visuals are so nice. Like, if you get a chance to look up, it's like an inverted cityscape.
I would, but I'm busy right now.
I know. I'm so sorry. I'm not asking you to.
Continue with your research. All right,
here's a good spot. Look up at that.
Yeah, that looks...
Oh, thank you. Oh, my gosh. It's okay, Dutch.
That explosion, we're all like, you can hear us getting quiet because there's nerves.
Stress is real.
All right, he's got this.
All right, there I'm going to use that kind of secondary explosion.
There we
go.
Get those.
You have to be careful jumping between the rails, too.
Yeah.
Yes, we've learned that.
All right. Perfect.
There we go.
One thing you're seeing Dutch do right now is he's actually aiming for those power eggs because it's kind of a good hint or a tip of where you want to shoot with this weapon. Like right in the middle.
Makes us got that explosive effect.
Things are looking good
right now. Dutch.
You got this. This next upcoming part, this upcoming part right here is pretty difficult. As you can see, there's a lot. So Dutch is going to want to try to slow it down and take out as many. Oh, he got it.
He did it. Oh my gosh, he's going to do it.
Well
no pressure.
done,
No
Dutch.
pressure. Everything is fine.
Okay, don't forget to go through. There you go.
Yeah, I've definitely hit those grates before. I like landed a perfect shot and then just get bopped off because of a grate. It doesn't.
This one's a little tricky too because you can see it on different sides. You have to charge pretty fast.
Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go.
I'm gonna do it in 2 tries, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
you got
No.
Did you get it?
I didn't get it.
No.
Oh,
Okay, but that was 2 falls, so now
This is
you
the
can
one.
get it, Dutch.
All right.
You got this.
I have clearance.
You have my permission. No, this
Last
is
try. But you
this
got
is
this. You were in a
honestly really
groove there. You got it.
I've seen Dutch do this several times successfully, so
Yeah, he's got it.
even if he doesn't do it this time, know that he can, and it's
This is the one
extremely
that counts.
impressive.
This is the one.
This is the one.
It's fun though. Now I want to be like, all right, kids, it's my turn. Let me try.
Dude, I know. I haven't been able to beat it yet. Did
It's
you
a
beat
fun
it with a
sound.
tri-stringer yet?
I have.
You
took,
did it?
It took some times though, but it was fun though trying it out. All right, you got it. Cool. Okay, so now we got these again. All right. I think it's those 2 right there make me the most nervous.
I had to
Yeah.
mess up on those too.
Yeah, because you kind of have to lead your shot, right? You have to
Problema
kind of
que
think in advance, all right, I'm going to shoot, and then they'll explode, and then I'll be okay.
I love these stages though for getting a feel for. Oh.
You got it.
No!
Just jump off. Let's have you try one more time. Just jump off one more time. Like very start. Can you jump off? There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one more. Let's try
You're
one more
giving him
time.
a 4th?
I am.
Oh my goodness.
I'm a good friend like that. I got your back, Dutch.
How about if he fails this 4th one?
Well, then we just have, you have to move.
Then the people are gonna have to see it for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The
You got
tension
this.
is palpable.
You got this.
Hey,
Yeah,
you
let-
can, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I love these single player missions to kind of get a feel for each weapon, kind of see how they behave, get some ideas for how you might use it in multiplayer.
And this isn't the only rail grinding mission, but it's one of the more challenging ones, so don't worry.
It's a difficult one, but also know that, you know, by the time you get to this, you'll have a solid grasp. Oh, okay.
I love those rings every time. It feels like a reward getting to jump through them. It looks so delicious. You get hungry.
Okay, we got it. All right. See, looking good. Looking good.
Looking good.
Don't jinx it. I think I jinxed it last time.
No, not at all.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
get these with the charge shot. I'm not gonna mess around here.
Oh, that's it.
No!
We know it didn't count.
Gonna mess around.
Unfortunate.
Gonna mess around.
I guess the arrow missed at the
All right,
bottom.
well, I think that's good enough for me.
Yeah.
We'll just have to let people try this one on their own at home.
Thanks for trying that though, Dutch. That was awesome. That was great.
Thank you for taking it for us.
Okay. So that's for us is going to be it for this part. Just note that we actually will be coming back with some, you know, kind of a strategy segment on what you can do in the game itself. So stick around. We'll be right back. And as always, though, thanks for watching.
Agora eles vão fazer um intervalo para falar do outro jogo. E, deixa eu só ver o nome aqui, o Ravestella. Eu também vou dar uma pausa aqui rapidinho e também não demoro. E é isso aí, galera. Depois já volto.
The Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022 Tournament. This event will take place on September 5th at PAX West. Some of the top finishers from this summer's Splatoon 2 Inkopolis Showdown will head to Seattle and compete in North America's first ever Splatoon 3 Invitational. follow the official Nintendo versus Twitter account for updates.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a very special edition of Nintendo Treehouse Live featuring Splatoon 3. They want to do that. All right, and I'm here with Taryn.
Hello.
And our very own Treehouse Squid Lab researcher, Dutch.
Hi.
Dutch.
All right, so what we're gonna do now is we actually wanted to show off some of our multiplayer stuff. Now, before we start, I just wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping to just let everybody know that this is a special build that we're playing on. We're actually not going to get right into multiplayer, but we did want to show you some elements to focus on that because there's a lot of really great stuff. And again, just to let everybody know, this game's coming out on September 9th, so just a little thing to keep in mind. All right, now. So, Splatoon 3, let's see what we got first. I think we're going to show off a Splash-O-Matic. So, Dutch?
Yeah, let's see.
What is a Splash-O-Matic?
So, the Splash-O-Matic is in the shooter class of weapons, which is kind of like the bread and butter of the Splatoon series. It's like your well-rounded, versatile weapon. You see it's just got the classic rapid fire, got decent range. You're pretty much going to be able to do it all with this weapon. And we should also mention that weapons come in sets in Splatoon. So you can kind of see in the upper right-hand corner, I have a sub-weapon as well. In this case, that's the burst bombs. It looks like this. I'm going to throw that against the wall there. So you can see it just kind of explodes on impact.
Which is great.
It's really useful.
Is it?
Yeah.
I like the autos because they just find, I guess we'll see that soon. No spoilers, but they find your enemy so you don't have to.
And the most exciting thing about this set for me is the crab tank. We can see that's my special weapon in that upper right-hand corner is kind of shimmering there, so that means it's ready to go. So let's take a look. Here it is.
This looks so good.
It's so dangerous.
Love that one. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and clean up here so I can get that again. Because the crab tank actually has two different attacks. So that was the first one that's kind of like a rapid-fire machine gun that really has very good range as well. And then there's another attack. It's kind of like this big shell that has an area of effect here.
Great area effect. I really like using that one a lot. One thing to note, too, to point out for those watching at home is we're actually in the new multiplayer lobby. This is the test range side of things. So if you're wondering, like, whoa, what is this? This is a brand new feature to Splatoon 3. It's really, really cool. It allows you to, well, test your weapons in the range.
Yeah, it's actually fun, and it is a big change from Splatoon 2, where now the lobby is like a physical space where you can be practicing while you're waiting for a match, or I think we saw in the Direct that you'll see kind of holographic ghosts of your friends in the lobby if they're online. So it's kind of a cool new hub for the multiplayer battles. Let's take a look. Kind of see this space here.
It looks so good.
Actually, we haven't showed off the Squid Surge and Roll, which is something we might want to do.
Yeah. And that is a fun new addition to Splatoon 3 as well. And to show that off, let's see. So the Squid Roll, typically, you know, if you're going in one direction, you get kind of you have to slow down and kind of stop your momentum to get going in the other direction. But with this new mechanic here, you can turn on a dime and go in the opposite direction. So imagine maybe somebody's throwing a bomb in front of you. You can change direction really quickly, and it actually gives you a few frames of protection while you're doing that move.
All right, let's see this in action.
All right, yeah. So here's another here's another toy that we've got in the lobby over here, which is the copy machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and wake it up here. It's kind of vaguely threatening. So the copy machine here does it copies what I'm doing. So if I shoot, it shoots. It throws bombs when I throw bombs. and tries to deflect blame on his teammates. If I try to deflect blame on my teammates, does everything that I do.
Dutch, when have you ever had to deflect blame?
Let's find
I've had some tough matches. All right, so I'm going to try to show off this new squid roll move that gives you that couple frames of protection here. So if I'm rolling wrong, I see a bomb.
There you go.
Oh, well done. That is not easy.
Right there.
Got it in one.
But you kind of hear that little shimmery kind of sound that lets you know that you kind of got it out of that. Let me try one more.
All right. So then why, since look at you show off now.
I know.
So maybe we should move on to the next topic here. Actually, you didn't show off Squid Surge.
Yeah, Squid Surge. So that's another new mechanic for Splatoon 3, and that's going to help you get up walls. So if I get onto this wall and I charge it up, it's going to shoot me up and give me a little boost up there so I can kind of get the drop on people. So that's useful if maybe you've got somebody camping out up here. You can come up here, do a little Squid Surge, and come down on them from above.
You're so accurate.
Yeah,
I always miss that. I tried practicing that a couple of times. I really love the move.
And that's the worst when you're set up the move perfectly, and then you get to up to the top there, and you're like, oh, missed it.
That's just gonna be so much more deadly.
Anyway, okay, well, let's check out a different weapon, yeah?
Yeah, I was gonna say let's check out the next one, which I believe is one of your favorites.
It is, yeah. I have spent a lot of time with the carbon roller here, and actually, while we're here, I just want to show off one more kind of quality of life improvement here. You can sort the weapons by class, and you've got that up here, which is nice.
It's so good. I love that they added that.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up here so we get some new territory here. So this is the carbon roller. This is a weapon in the roller class, and the way this class works is you've got an ink roller here, and if you press the attack button, it does kind of a horizontal splash like that. It's pretty short range, but it's pretty powerful as well. And if you hold it down, then you can run around with it on the ground and
mow people over.
That's great.
And this particular one, with most roller weapons, that's going to be a one-hit splat if you've got it rolling around on the ground. But this one trades a little bit of power for greater mobility, which I love because for me, my play style is really like getting up in people's faces, smashing them, and
look at them go.
Smashing people's faces. That's just game
Speaking of mobility too, this one actually comes with the zip caster, which
that's
is really
true.
good.
Yeah, and one more point on the roller class. So you also have this. If you jump and attack, then you do kind of a vertical fling that gives you a little bit more range, but it's a narrower spread of ink, so you have to be a little more accurate with it. But yeah, so let's check out the zip caster here, which is a brand new special for Splatoon 3. And I'm really excited about this one as somebody who spends a lot of time with a roller, which is short range and kind of get pinned down by people with longer range weapons a lot. So let's imagine maybe up on that tower there's somebody with a long range weapon kind of pinning me down back here. What the zip caster is going to do is going to let me zip around, cling to walls, and it's going to let me come up right on this person right there.
Oh, so good.
And you do have to be careful when you use it, though, because you might have seen there's a little marker, and when it ends, it sends you back to the place you started. So if you don't take care of business with it, and people see where you're going to land, they're going to come right there and be waiting for you.
Spot you.
Yeah, you'll land and be like, oh, that was not what I was expecting.
And the sub-weapon for this one as well, which you can see here, is another one coming back from Splatoon 2 is the auto bomb. And that one, you can kind of see the little ring shoots out when it lands, and that's going to detect the nearest enemy, walk over to it, and explode.
It's so awful. I mean, in the best possible way. If you're the one throwing it, it's just brilliant.
All right, so let's show this off in our first stage we wanted to display.
Yeah, let's take a look.
So let's go ahead and cut away to that, and then we're going to go to our first stage that we wanted to show.
And we've got the Splatoon 3 Splatfest world premiere coming up this weekend. So we wanted to take a look at some of the stages that will be in the rotation.
And if you've never heard of Splatfest before, it's a mode where you play Turf War and Tricolor Turf War. But first, you actually get to vote on 3 different choices, depending if, in this case, you want to be rock, paper, or scissors. I think I'm going to go for scissors. No, wait, I'm paper.
No, I'm scissors. We've had this discussion.
I'm wrong.
Happens every time. I'm scissors.
No, but I'm going to be scissors.
What? We're going to be on the same team. I guess that could be fun, too. That can be fun. I'd rather not get splatted by you. I splat with you. So
it's actually a really good point, too. I'm glad you brought that up, Tim, too. It's just for those who don't know at home. You definitely want to vote for the same thing if you won't be on the same team.
Yes.
Just a little pro
Good
tip.
point.
All right, so here we are in Scorch Gorge. So take it away, Dutch.
Yeah, so it's kind of, I'm really looking forward to this weekend because this is kind of eerie right here. It's like there's nobody here. This is deserted. I'm excited to see some people get in here and play around. So this is kind of keeping in the theme with Splatoon 3, which is chaos, right? So we've got this kind of gritty, rusted out, worn down, rugged terrain here. And a couple of jellyfish up there taking
casual
photos, I guess.
jellies. Just on the rocks.
Kind of a canyon.
That feels like a desert.
Kind of, yeah.
Either way.
And I'll go ahead and open up the turf map here so you can see the layout of the stage. And so I'm thinking that for this particular stage, it's all going to be about this middle tower here, because that controls the access to each side. So that's the only way you're going to get into the other team's base. So let's come up here.
Yeah, I feel
which is Dutch's favorite thing. Sorry.
It's all about, I think, defending this middle and keeping it controlled.
Right. So if you want to get into the other base, you're going to have to come up here and go along this catwalk, which leaves you kind of exposed from below. If you go into squid form, you see you drop right through it.
Yes. So there we go. Yeah.
And then once you're over here, then you can get back this way and cause trouble.
But now that you have the zip caster, though.
Yeah. So I think the zip caster is going to be great for maybe taking control of that middle area. So you can see, imagine somebody's controlling that and dominating you from the center post there. So what are we going to do? Let's get the zip caster here and fly right over here. Come up this way. Ooh,
It attaches to surfaces that you wouldn't normally be able to ink, correct? Did we already mention that?
That's a great point.
So powerful.
It's really, really great. It's all about kind of moving in a triangle momentum. Momentum. What was that word?
Triangle movement.
And that
with momentum.
Of the good range and being able to stick to every surface really lets you kind of zip around the stage and get behind enemy lines.
I imagine being unpleasantly surprised by thinking you're safe in one area, and then some Dutch comes winging in with his carbon roller and zip caster.
And of course, there are many other special weapons that you'll get using, depending on the weapons that you have. But
yeah, let's hop back and take a look at a couple other sets here. So let's look at Scorch Gorge, which is going to be in the rotation this weekend. And let's hop back in.
Okay. So time to show off something a little different.
Yeah, so you've taken a look at a shooter class weapon, the Splash-O-Matic. That was the first one we saw. And we saw the carbon roller in the roller class. Let's take another look at
Splat Charger.
The Splat Charger.
Demetrius's favorite, right? Just kidding.
I really like this weapon. I think it's great fun. I'm just not the best at it.
So this is your classic long-range kind of sniper-style weapon. You can see the range on this one compared to the other ones.
That charge up is so satisfying.
Yeah, and that sound that it makes. So this is what it sounds like normally if you're missing, but...
If you're missing. I feel targeted by that comment.
It's cool, though. I always appreciate seeing someone on my team using this weapon, and I'm always just in awe.
And when you get a good charger on your team, it's like a relief. Because this is really for like the crafty, skilled, patient, backline style player.
People who can hang out in the back and just take people down, help defend.
What's the sub and special for this one?
Yeah, so the sub for this one is the Splat Bomb, which kind of this pyramid-shaped one. You throw it out, and after it settles on the ground for like a second, it'll explode. And then let's go back to the copy machine, and I can show off the special here. So this is another special that's brand new for Splatoon 3.
This is so good. This is probably my personal favorite.
Over the crab tank?
The crab thinking is great, but this is so good. I think it's going to catch a lot of people off guard with the amount of ink you can use if you use it correctly.
All right, so this is the ink vac, and what it's going to do is basically suck up any ink that's being fired at me, and then I can shoot it back and it'll create a big explosion. So this is sucking up all the ink that the copy machine is shooting. I'm going to launch it back that way. You can see the range on that too.
It's so good.
Like, I shot that from like back here. It goes all the way, basically all the way across the test range here. Let's try that one more time.
Maybe we should show that without powering it up, just to kind of give people an idea of what it's like. Yeah, it looks good. There we go. And did we explain, just in case somebody knows, what Dutch is doing right now is he's actually inking the ground, so he's building up his special meter that you see on the top right-hand screen.
Exactly.
So just for those who are new or wondering, why is he doing that?
You're just randomly firing on the ground.
Name of the game is
as long as I'm standing, as long as I'm standing in front, I'm sucking up all that ink. So I'm not, I'm not getting damaged by it. It's kind of absorbing it. But if you keep getting hit after it's full, that will take you out. So you have to be careful timing it. So
don't let the copy machine splat you. I'm not sure.
He was gonna do it.
I was looking a little bit dicey there for a second.
Another thing that's back from Splatoon 2 is storing your charge, and then you can swim in the ink for a couple seconds before popping back out and releasing that entire charge shot.
Oh yeah, I always forget about that. So yeah, you're charging it, and then you swim, and then you release. Okay, yeah, that looks great.
Yeah.
All right, so why don't we show off and go to the second stage we wanted to show, which is Eeltail Alley. So why don't we cut away from this? We'll show that off.
Wait, so Dutch, what team were you then? Since we're both Team Scissors.
I'm Team Rock.
Oh, you are still Team
Rock. Yeah, don't overthink it.
All right, Team Paper it is.
I feel like you two were fighting over paper initially, and so now you've just completely changed sides, Demetrius.
I mean, I'm a fan of Big Man.
So. That's fair, yes. No, it's not really a choice of scissors, it's Big Man.
And that's probably why I can't help it.
I don't blame you.
Okay, so we're going into Eeltail Alley, and this is a different type of stage. So, we just saw kind of that rugged desert that Dutch was pointing out, but this is more of like a cityscape feel to it.
Yeah, right off the bat, it's definitely a different feel. Let's take a look around here.
Actually, one thing we should point out too, we haven't mentioned yet, was you just spawning right there, and that was one of the new features as well.
Exactly, yeah. So you spawn actually from the air, and you can choose your landing spot as opposed to always spawning in the same spot. That really makes it a little more dynamic. Maybe you're getting pinned down in your base, but you can actually choose where to land so that you can kind of, approach your opponents from a different angle.
It's one of the 3 new techniques, with the other one being Squid Surge and Squid Roll.
And Squid Spawn. I'm seeing a pattern with these names, perhaps. I don't want to be too obvious about it, but...
Let's take a look at the turf map here. We see this is Eeltail Alley, and it really does look like an alley. It's kind of long and narrow.
And like an eel.
Like an eel.
Oh.
Why am I getting hungry?
What? Sushi later?
Yeah, it sounds good.
So if I'm playing a charger on this map, I think it's going to be all about this catwalk up here. I think this is where I'm going to be living. And that's because I can get, the high ground to kind of control this area down here as the other team comes up the middle. Maybe if I want to get really aggressive, I might come all the way up to this front area and be looking down here, clear out the pigeons.
Oh, Dutch, why? Every time, Dutch. Pigeon never did anything to you.
Yeah, this spot right here gives me access. I got a clear shot.
Good you.
At all these areas where the other team might come out.
I think there will be a lot of fighting below, too, as well. And I feel like the ink vac will be really great because you'll be able to kind of push the line, push the advance of your team using that special.
Exactly, yeah. You drop down here, soak up all the ink that everybody's shooting at you. It takes a while to charge when there's no ink.
I was gonna say, hopefully.
Just a little
The explosion's a bit smaller, too.
This is why I'm so excited for this weekend, though, because, we've been messing around with this game a little bit, but I'm really excited to get in there with other people and, try out all my moves.
Just play nicely with
really
them,
sweet
Dutch.
when there's nobody against me. But
if you see the name Dutch on the opposing team, be afraid, or amazed, or impressed. All of the above are the correct responses.
All right, so you got a chance to see the Splat Charger and Eeltail Alley. Let's go ahead and move back to the lobby because we have one more thing to show. So we're going to cut to that. Give us
only the best thing to show.
I can't wait. Like, I think this is going to be, it's just such a cool feature. And what we're talking about is we're going to actually show you 1 second the lockers. And lockers are just something I think a lot of people are wanting, you know, this customization option of showing off, you know, your own unique style, which the Splatoon series has always had. So just being able to, you know, expand on that, I think is wonderful.
Exactly. And this is, you know, it's all connected to this physical space in the lobby here. So
That quit delaying. We want lockers now.
All right, so
although we know what's
locker,
going to happen to
I know.
which I have
Maybe he'll be
prepared.
good this time.
Maybe. So with these are your personal lockers, and what you can do is you can actually add your weapons and even some items that you get from Hotlantis. That's one of the new stores in this game. It's really cool. On top of that, oh, here Dutch goes.
Here it is again. We can't ever go without it.
Your closet at home.
Remember how perfect this was when we first showed it?
It was in perfect harmony, which is also
the name.
Wow. Now you can put the cups upside down.
Yeah, it's like the dust gets in it and stuff, so I don't.
I mean,
also, one thing to note is you have stickers. You can actually even change the color of your locker. There's a lot of stuff to add, which is going to be really, really, really cool. One other thing too to point out. Oh, look! What are you doing?
And you can see other people's lockers. So if you see one that looks something like this in your travels,
hate mail this way.
It might be Dutch's.
Oh, man. All right, so there's one other thing, too, we want to quickly show is the splash tags, which is another really cool feature that is also new to the game. All right, put that mess away.
You've done enough.
So on the left-hand side of the screen, as you'll see, it says Splatlandia Youth Player 1. This is actually the Splat tags where you normally would have your name, and you can have different banners, badges, and titles. You obviously wouldn't just be Player 1. We just use
it could be if you want.
If you want to.
That's you.
Yeah.
You are You are number one. Player 1.
No, you're not wrong. But there's a lot of cool stuff. And one thing to note, too, is with the lockers and even the splash tags that there will be some season catalogs that come. So expect to have new items to be able to put into your locker, new splash tag stuff, and even some new weapons. So really cool stuff, or additional weapons, I should say. So really, really cool stuff coming as well. All right, so with that, we took a look at the lockers and the splash tag. I have one more thing I wanted to show. And I got it down here, so just give me a moment to pick it up because I don't want to drop it.
Hey.
And that is the special edition Splatoon 3 Nintendo Switch OLED. Super cool. It's actually out in stores August 26th, so about now you could go check it out. But we just want to show that off. And let me actually take this out right here and show you what the actual system looks like, too, outside of its dock. It's got this super, super cool design here. I'm going to move a little back and forth so you can see that cool little design shimmering across. Yeah. And then one more thing I have here. I'll pick this one up. This is the Splatoon 3 Pro Controller as well. Now, this one comes out September 9th, so it's out on launch day, but we just wanted to show you how cool that looks with the two different colors and the cool design on it.
It's so good.
It looks awesome.
I'm going to end up buying one, and I won't regret it at all.
Oh, these are super cool. Okay, so with that being said, that is it for Splatoon 3 today. One more time, just to remind everybody at home that Splatoon 3 Splatfest World Premiere is going to be out on the eShops now. But don't go anywhere. We got some Harvestella up next.
Agora vamos falar do Harvestella na próxima. Vamos ver se vou trazer, claro. E é isso aí, galera. Quem tiver aí, não esquece de deixar aquele like lá e compartilhar pra gente pra dar aquela força e sentir que foi inscrito. Esse Harvestella, eles já apresentaram uma Nintendo Direct, pelo menos a Mini, acho que é aquela que eu tinha trazido. E vamos ver como é que está. É da Square Enix e vai sair pra inteira também.
The Splatoon 3 Enter the Splatlands Invitational 2022 Tournament. This event will take place on September 5th at PAX West. Some of the top finishers from this summer's Splatoon 2 Inkopolis Showdown will head to Seattle and compete in North America's first ever Splatoon 3 Invitational. Follow the official Nintendo vs. Twitter account for updates.
Hi, and welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live. My name is Kay, and I'm here with Andrew and Amber, and we're going to be taking a look at Harvestella. Andrew, what have we got for people today?
So today we're going to be taking a look at Chapter 2 of Harvestella, coming to Nintendo Switch as a Nintendo Switch console exclusive on November 4th. And before we jump into Chapter 2, we're actually going to show a quick video highlighting some of the story elements from Chapter 1 to get us on our way. Let's take a look at that. So here we see our main character is waking up. We actually find out that they have amnesia, and I'm not sure where they are. So they're welcomed by one of the residents of the town, who kind of explains the situation to them. And then we're introduced to a sea light for the first time. And all of a sudden, the people in the town are gathering because, oh no, a giant crystal element is falling towards the Earth.
Oh no,
the planet.
It's pretty dangerous.
Oh, and it crashed.
Oh boy.
But what do we do when there's a crashed crystal? We investigate it.
Of course.
And then while we're investigating it, we actually find someone that we bring back to our home, the mysterious person, and start talking about where they could be from, and then eventually they run off. Which leads us to the person who greeted us with our amnesia are actually showing us the importance of harvesting and farming and how that actually plays into the story, which we'll talk a little bit more as we're going through Chapter 2.
And it was very kind of them to give you a farm so you could have some goals to work toward as you try to remember who you are.
Right? Yeah. So then we're introduced to the canyon, which is just north of our home, and we meet Dianthus. After speaking with Dianthus, we find out that we actually have kind of similar goals, and they join our party. So we'll be able to play alongside Dianthus in Chapter 2.
Interessante esse jogo.
Great, that brings us up to speed. We're going to actually jump into some gameplay.
Yeah, and I'm here. I just started in my house. I just woke up, and I'm about to go farm some crops that I planted the previous day. So let's go check those out and see how they're doing.
Your farm is so cute, Amber.
Thank you so much. So I planted some of these dress lettuce, and it looks like they're ready to harvest. So I'm going to pick all of these. Let's go, yeah.
So yummy.
Oh, there we go. And then I also have some carob seeds, so I'm going to plant some more seeds too, so they're going to be ready for the next day. Once I harvest all of these crops and once I've planted all these, I'm going to water them.
Oh my gosh. Can we take a look at this though? Like, look at how cute this watering wand is.
Oh, it's so cute and very convenient.
Very high fantasy.
Very fast too. Yeah. Very efficient. I'm loving it.
I also love the name of the crops. They had carrots.
I had some carrots, yep, and I have some stellar wheat seeds over here as well. All these crops take a little bit of different time. I believe my carrots will only take 1 day, so I should be able to pick them tomorrow and put them in this chest here, or my shipping box, and at the end of the day, I'll actually make money from the things that I put in this chest. So great perks of farming, but
it's also important to note that obviously making money off of your crops is important because it allows you to purchase things in the shops and the stores, but you can also use some of the vegetables that you harvest and the fruit to cook.
Exactly. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go back up to the canyon up here and go explore a little bit more with Dianthus, try to find my friend, but I can also go and defeat monsters to get seeds. So this is going to help me more with my farming, making sure that I'm still making lots of money too, so I can live this fantastic farming lifestyle that I need.
Yeah, so as Amber said, our main goal right now is to go deeper into the canyon and find our friend who we're looking for with Dianthus. But as you'll see on the screen, time is a very important part of this game. And so when you start in the morning, it's about 6 a.m. And every day you have your main goals to go forward to. But it's a really good idea to start by harvesting your crops, planting things, so that at the end of the day you can go back and see it, and then continue to level up and get money as you progress through the game.
Yeah, it's running into some baddies already. All right, took them down with some this. Yeah, we did it.
It's important to keep an eye, too, on your health and stamina, which you can see in the bottom left side of the screen. The little yellow bar on the bottom is your stamina bar, and as you perform actions like farming and
or even
attacking or even running, that uses up some of your stamina. Now you have next to that also you have your little stomach meter, and we mentioned earlier cooking. You can make meals for yourself to restore health and stamina and to fill up that stomach meter. And as long as you have food in your stomach, your stamina will regenerate automatically.
And as Amber continues through this area, we're seeing that the map on the top right actually finds the new areas. So everything starts off as black, but then as you explore, you see more and more.
Hey guys, I found this really beautiful waterfall, and it's pretty refreshing. I think we should take a break.
Sure.
We've already been adventuring. We farmed a lot this morning. Let's take a little bit of a break.
Live your best life.
I know, right? Oh, and my health and stamina have been replenished.
That's great, but it did take some time.
It did take some time, but I think it's smart to make sure that we're taking a break every now and then. All right, I'm gonna go up this hill area up here.
Can we just appreciate how pretty this place is too?
It's gorgeous, but
look at that.
I also found a broken ladder up here.
Can you fix that?
Let's go try to find.
Not from down here.
Not from down there. I want to get up there. There was also another broken ladder over here that I found previously when I found Dianthus, and so I'm hoping to find that one as well so we can repair it. Maybe have some fun shortcuts throughout this canyon. Oh, here we go.
Can we talk about Dianthus for a second? I love the hair. Her hair is so long.
And the shoes.
The shoes, though? Yeah. She's just fabulous.
Very fabulous. So we found this broken ladder. Dianthus is actually going to help me repair this ladder. So when you are repairing things, it's actually going to also take time outside of your day to repair any of these things. So making sure that you have enough time to repair them, but also get back to your house is really important. So let's see, repairing this ladder is going to take an hour.
It's early.
It's still early. We still have time.
You do have to keep an eye on the clock, though, because if you're out too late and you run out of stamina, you'll actually collapse and be sent back home.
Exactly. Oh, here's another shiny.
What is it?
A mushroom. All right.
Can you trust the mushroom that's on the ground?
I'm going to eat it.
It smells pleasant, though.
It smells pleasant.
Okay,
yeah, just brush it off.
Sure.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Nothing.
It's like vitamins and stuff.
Oh,
no. You don't trust food on the ground,
My stamina. Okay, well, good thing I have a sandwich from my friend Cress who can help me. I'm going to eat the sandwich. It's going to help replenish my health.
Actually healed Dianthus, too.
Oh, yes, exactly. So it's a good
Combate está bem interessante.
You can see that Dianthus is doing more of those long-range attacks.
Yeah,
probably because of the high heels, but it's great.
Let's see what we got all around here.
I think you can also see as Amber runs around that she's picking things up off the side of the road. Not just an inedible mushroom, but things like crafting materials and other ingredients that you can use in cooking or things that you can sell along with your crops to make money.
Yeah, I think she just found some seeds, actually.
I did
and sometimes some seeds, yeah.
Oh, there's so many guys here. Let's get them.
Use some of your skills, Amber.
I did. I just used one where I was spinning around. But let's see if I can... Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Awesome. Oh, I got uni onion seeds. Some copper ore. Awesome. I'm getting lots of good stuff.
You are making out like a bandit.
Oh, yeah.
What's also helpful is the top right map has that orange arrow that also points you in the main objective. So it will help us find our friend that we're looking for.
Exactly.
There are a lot of interesting and important things marked on the map. You can see once you find them, the gathering points, where you can come back later and continue to find materials out in the wild.
Oh, look at that hit. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
Great work.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making this look easy.
Oh, let the battle commence.
Yeah, get him, Dianthus. Nice.
Okay, I love.
Good job.
I love the scenery. And I think I talked about it earlier, but right now it's spring, and the seasons play a really important part of the story. So what we're seeing now, as we go into summer, fall, winter, and the quietest into the season of death, that will also change what we're seeing in the colors and everything as well.
Got some hard stone. Just trying to gather as many resources as possible. I don't know what. I want to make sure I can get everything.
Something
Oh,
shiny.
shiny!
Oh,
yes,
no.
shiny!
Oh no, we've lost her.
We can't eat this though, so it's good, right?
Okay, I'm gonna reach into the bush and get this. What is this?
This is like the most obvious bait you've ever seen.
Ooh!
Come on!
Oh, no, monster!
Oh, all right. I got him though.
Okay.
Got this, Amber.
All right, let's see. Bah! There we go.
Wow. Yeah.
Got him.
No problem.
Got him.
That poor goblin
All
just
right.
wanted to protect its shiny.
There's my shiny. All right, let's get these guys, these baddies. All right.
Battle. All clear.
It
The
is.
treasure chest up there.
Oh, I know. Look at all this more lumber too. I'm getting so many goodies. I can't wait to go back home and plant all of these. Oh, and here's this
Oh, and that's the second bridge we're looking for.
ladder.
Ladder.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. This is gonna consume 1 hour. Okay. We're
But
getting.
the important thing about these ladders is, obviously, as you can see, these dungeon areas are quite large, and it does take more than one day to get through them.
Yeah.
So being able to build shortcuts with the ladders like this helps you progress farther in the dungeon without wasting as much time
And I
on the
think-
areas you've already explored.
And I think I just saw on the map that we were getting kind of close to the next section of the canyon, so maybe since it's getting late, it might be a good idea to head back.
Yeah, and I noticed that there was a fishing spot here earlier, so I think I might stop and just fish for just a little bit. Just a
I
little
suppose
bit.
we have time.
We have time, but and look at how peaceful it is, and we can sit here and listen to the music for a little bit too.
Reflect on the adventures from the day.
Exactly.
I hope there are fish.
Count all of our bounties again. I hope there are fish. It
As
does
you
take
can
just a
see, it
little
does
bit.
take
Just the
time.
time.
Just some
Fishing
time.
can be quite time consuming, but you do get some
Até
good stuff from
pescaria,
it.
olha só.
Again, things that you can ship for money, or sometimes things you can use in recipes to make different types of meals for yourself and your friends.
Exactly, exactly. Oh, come on, fishy, fishy, please.
I don't think they're biting today,
I don't
Amber. Might be too
know.
late
Maybe
for
we're being a
them.
little bit too noisy. and we're
Maybe I
scaring them
was
away.
being a little too noisy.
Let's give it another couple seconds
little-
and maybe head back.
Maybe.
We can't find it.
Oh,
there
it
you go.
is. Awesome. Okay. Ooh,
Wow.
look at that salmon. Nice.
I love the art.
The art in this game is
really
so good. All the fish look really cool, and the meals and the character art.
And also, this thing that I'm using right now is a return bell. It's something that I can craft and return immediately to my farm. So if I'm further out in the canyon than I want to be and I need to return home quick, it's a great item to use to
É,
get
e é uma
back
boa
to your
mecânica,
home
tipo,
really
você
quickly.
voltou de uma quest, assim, você
I'm
já
gonna go
volta
back
logo pra
outside of my farm and
sua
just
fazenda.
try to get a few more crops in here.
Right, you did pick up some seeds, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I picked up a lot of seeds.
And depending on what you plant, it might be ready tomorrow when you wake up.
Oh yeah, so my carob seeds I think only take 1 day, so those will be ready for me tomorrow, and then I can make some more money. But I think we got some uni onion seeds. We got a couple different things, so I'd like to plant those just to make sure that we have a good variety of stuff. So let's plant these uni onion seeds. I'm gonna plant them right in the middle. Why not?
Chaos.
Chaos! And then we're gonna surround them with some duress lettuce, because you know what? Why not? And then we're gonna bring out our handy dandy watering tool.
I love this watering tool. It's
I
so
know, I
cool.
can't get over it. It's so good.
I'm just admiring how nice the music is now that it's nighttime. It's so peaceful.
And look how beautiful our farm is.
Just the aesthetic of this game.
Oh,
is
so
gorgeous.
pretty,
Every
so
aspect
gorgeous.
of it.
Well, let me just dump all this stuff into the shipping box. We got that crystal, and it looks like it's going to earn me a lot of money when shipped. So let's send that out. Maybe some of these berries. And
The fur.
oh yeah, let's ship that fur. All right. And then open up our storage box and let's store some of this stuff because I don't think I'll need it for a while.
Yeah, just need rocks and onions and things.
Yeah, just store some stuff. All right, just get out of my inventory. All right. And now it's getting close to nighttime.
You have time to craft another bell, though, which is probably a good idea.
That's a smart idea. Just to make sure I have them. Yeah.
Because I know how late you like to be exploring. You get yourself
how late I like to be up fishing. Exactly.
Yeah, that's what really happens.
And it is good to note also that when you're crafting at home, it also takes time.
Just a little bit of time, yeah.
So well, depending on what you make, too.
Yeah, could take longer, too. Awesome. Yay, my return bell.
So pretty.
Yeah. Well,
hey, Amber, it's almost 9 o'clock.
It's almost 9 o'clock.
Bedtime.
Time for bed. All right, well, let's just take our time.
Your house is really cute,
I know. Here, I'm just going to do a quick pan. Look how cute and homey this little house is. I'm so glad that they let us stay here.
Yeah.
This farm.
They're just like, here, this house is just here. Take it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you leveled up.
I did level up. So running around and beating all those baddies helped. So got some physical attack, magic, all the good stuff. And then here's our shipments too, so we get to see how much money I made too.
So much money.
Wow, look at all that. Look at all that.
I know what?
All that.
This calls for a shopping trip.
So we can go into town after I harvest and of course water some of my plants.
I'll go morning chores.
My morning chores, exactly. But then I'll go back into I'll go into the village. And then we can go look around there and maybe I'm on a shopping spree. Yeah.
Let's do it.
As long as we just go back and make sure we find our friend again.
That's the most important thing.
But first, shopping.
Well, and you can find a bunch of interesting things at the shop. Obviously things for your farm, more seeds, but they also have some equipment that you can use for adventuring as well. So
yeah. Oh, yay! My carob seeds are all ready.
Wow.
Awesome. Look at all of these.
Wheat is ready back there, too.
Those are so cute. They look like little bunnies.
But they do look like little bunnies.
They look tasty.
Oh, and looks like my wheat is also ready as well. Oh, wow. I have so much stuff.
The carrots are great, too, because they grow quickly. They sell for
quite a decent amount. Yeah.
But they also give you a little bit of health and a little bit of, they fill your food meter a little bit if you're eating them as a snack while you're out on the road. Got a lot of uses. They're ingredients in a couple different recipes.
I think I have some more wheat seeds, so let's replant these just to make sure that I still have some stuff growing. Got to maintain this farm.
The nice thing, I think that the stores in town open at 8 a.m.
Yeah, so I have enough time in the morning to get my chores done. All right. I think we have some time to grow some more. Yeah, let's grow some more dress lettuce. There we go. It's so calming and peaceful.
Yeah, the music on the farm is just really great.
Nice and relaxing.
So peaceful. You almost forget the imminent danger you're in.
Exactly. Oh, all right. So let's drop these off in our shipping box, and then we're gonna go run to the village. I'm gonna sprint there.
Don't use too much stamina.
All the stamina.
Oh, good thing I got some sandwiches, so I think I'll be fine.
That is definitely a play style.
Yeah, eat everything, sprint everywhere.
So this is the village of Lethe.
Yes.
I love it. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. It has a sea light in the background. You can see right there paint. And it's really cool because the first time we're introduced to this village, there's no one here. And I won't explain why. You have to play to find out. But it's really nice to see it lively with all the different residents from the town.
Yeah, and there's also a couple fishing spots in town. But this is our general store, so let's go in here and see what we can do for our shopping spree.
Other places in town, there are a smithy where you can upgrade your weapons, and there's a place where you can get upgrades for your house and your farm, too.
Exactly. And here's, so we got a fireproof ring and a defense ring.
Wow.
I have enough.
Big
I'm going to buy them.
Wow.
Well, you did make a lot of money overnight. So.
Did you see this backpack over here? 10,000. I am rolling in it.
Hey, if it's a good backpack, it's worth it.
It's worth it. And look, our friend Cress is here too. Looks like she's buying some stuff as well. But yeah, Kay, as you said too, there's a couple other shops too, even the doctor that you can go visit in the town. So there's a lot of other things too for you to go do. But I really want to make sure my friend's okay.
Yeah, but don't want to waste too much time.
Yeah, before we do that, let's equip this ring.
So you already have one ring equipped.
Yeah, I already have one ring equipped. That's a simple magic swordsman ring, but I'm going to equip this defense ring. I think that'll help me while I'm fighting some of these baddies.
And off to go find your friend.
Yes. Come on, Dianthus. Let's go.
And as you can see, as she travels on the map, the time actually moves a bit quicker while you're on the world map. So you have to be very careful and don't be like me and get all turned around and waste half a day just trying to find where you're going next. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Be smart. Make good choices.
Okay, it's already 10:30. Let's rush in here and try to find our friend.
So you should be able to use those ladders that you were talking about, right?
Exactly.
Right.
That's what I'll be looking for. So the first one that we repaired,
Sweet
right
shortcut.
here.
Beautiful. That's very, very good handwork.
Very convenient, right? Very convenient.
Very sturdy ladder that you
Ooh,
made.
these guys are back.
Baddies.
They don't learn.
You are almost out of stamina, dear.
Oh, I was running too much.
Do you have any more of the sandwiches left?
I do have a lot of sandwiches.
There you go.
There we go. Well, I'm gonna eat one more.
Ah, you can, well,
Look at
and
that.
your
Look
stomach
at
is
my
full
stomach's
now.
more full.
that's true. That's true. Your stamina would have regenerated, but it will continue to regenerate longer now.
Yeah, so once I have when your stomach is full, it'll help replenish some of that a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Come on, Dianthus, help
Thanks
me
for
out
the
here.
assist back there, Danthus.
Yeah, nice job.
That's teamwork.
Yeah.
End of battle.
Thank you, thank you. She's so good.
Get some more fur and
What a
some more
great
speed.
ally.
Essa parte daí
Yeah,
que eu
more
achei
copper
interessante
ore.
nesse jogo. Quando você vai pra ação mesmo.
Oh my gosh, look at all these baddies.
God, I love the music in here too.
The music is so beautiful, and it changes whether you're at your home or in the village or in the middle of battle. It's all just so different and really cool.
Come on, Dianthus. There we go. We got him. And here is our other ladder that we
You went the
built.
long way though.
I did end up going the long way. I
wanted to gather all
I
that
wanted to
stuff.
fight some more guys.
Well, thank
Warm
goodness
up
you
a
had two
little bit.
sandwiches.
I
You have stamina
am
for
thankful
it.
I had 2 sandwiches to do some little fighting over here.
End of battle.
Ooh, and look at all these things. Berries
Oh,
and meat.
cool berry.
That's a cool berry.
Better than an uncool berry.
Uh-oh, feeling something unusual ahead. Let's go. I hope we can find our friend.
Ooh, the music.
Isn't it beautiful?
I
What's
love
that?
it.
That structure, I know. So Dianthus and I are going to be wandering around, and we noticed some of these structures that
They seem a little bit out of place.
out of
Yeah.
place,
Yeah.
exactly. So, and they shouldn't exist here, but
It's all a big
What?
mystery.
a big
Who is
mystery,
this?
but another mystery.
Another
here.
Speaking of mystery.
Speaking of, so we also run into this magnificent unicorn.
Oh my goodness.
He is looking for a princess.
Also looking very fly.
Oh, he looks very fly.
I want his hair.
Oh, and he calls us an impertinent buffoon.
Wow.
You know, just
Friendly.
very friendly, a very friendly guy.
No.
Yeah.
Rude.
Talking about some princess. though.
Yes, so he's this corned creature. He's looking for a princess. We're also looking for someone, but he thinks we're hiding the princess from him.
Or perhaps hunting the princess.
Or maybe trying to find her, but we're not hiding her. But there's no
idea.
convincing him
Yeah.
that we are not hiding his princess. And we're also searching for a girl. He just doesn't want to listen to us at all.
A giant unicorn horn is the
I
thing
know.
he's hearing.
Yeah, he wants to know. He's not going to take any of this. So witness me. So
Looks like
he
we have
wants to
battle
fight
him.
me.
Oh no. Well, good luck.
Thank you. I've never fought a unicorn before. Come on, Dianthus, let's go.
Trying to get you
And
that
good thing I
horn.
ate those sandwiches earlier, so my stamina's all good.
Your health is kind of shaky, but
Oh, I think I'll be fine. I got it. I got this.
oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Check Dianthus.
Dianthus, you got this.
Oh no.
Oh, watch out for that ring.
Watch out, watch out.
Okay. All right. You're hanging in there.
I want my
wait for those skills to charge back up.
I know. I want my power.
Use your skills. You're almost there, though.
Okay.
Really close.
Where are you? Oh no!
Oh no! Your skill's ready.
All right, let's go.
Oh, he knocked you away.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I was trying to do the finishing move on him, but that was a little close for comfort.
Closer than I thought it would be.
Don't worry, he lost all of his health, right?
Yeah, we beat him. And he's impressed.
Famous last words. Witness me.
And look at this beautiful guy.
Oh no.
Oh no, I spoke too soon, sorry.
Well, I mean, you still have sandwiches left, right?
I know, I have a few sandwiches. Yeah, so I'm trembling in his presence. So he still wants to know where his princess is, but I think if we take some more time to explain to him exactly what's going on, who we are looking for, that he will, hopefully he'll understand.
Maybe you can clear up this misunderstanding.
Let's see.
He doesn't seem prone to listen.
No. And also, the princess and our friend have different names. So I think that's number one for us to.
Obviously,
they're not the same person. Yeah. But let's see if he'll come with us. I think he'd be a good party member. You know, I'd like some healing.
I think he's a little bit too stingy for that. But
oh, maybe.
He might be able to help us out in other ways. Or maybe he'll just, you know, be annoying.
Just look pretty.
Be rude.
Be helpful somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
Maybe.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
Awesome.
Nice. So let's
well,
go
now
deeper
we got
into the
Unicorn
canyon.
with us. Yay. And yeah,
right,
let's go deeper.
looking.
Let's try to find our friend.
It's only 1 o'clock, so you've got lots of time.
Lots of time.
The music is so beautiful.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Ooh, so this right here, this is a monolite. These are actually save points and teleport points for you. So when you go and activate these, one, obviously you can save your progress here, which is great, but also you can teleport to different points of the map, but then you could also go back to your farm. So it's another great place to move and get back home when you need to if it's getting too late. So.
Well, and it's another great way to progress farther into a dungeon.
Exactly.
When you have to go home and sleep.
There's another fishing spot right there. So many spots to go fish.
I was going to say, I'm surprised, Amber, that you don't use those to find your favorite fishing spots.
You are exhibiting great restraint, and I'm very proud.
I'm trying for you guys. Oh,
what's
guys,
this?
A bridge. I'm sure Dianthus can help us fix this.
Good old Dianthus.
Yeah. What's wrong this time?
She doesn't have to be happy about it, all right?
I know. Just a little hope, please. Just a little.
But props to her for fixing that in those heels.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's making you do it.
That's true, I guess.
Don't be so quick to give her credit.
But now we got a repair kit, but we also got a repair kit recipe, which I'm looking forward to go make more of these kits and then see what else I can go repair.
It's probably a good idea to have kits ready before you go out on adventures.
Exactly, so you don't get stuck.
2 or 3, you know.
Yeah, but this one, like the ladder previously, will take an hour to repair. So we're at 2:30 p.m. That's fine. We have plenty of time still. And let's see if we can find our friend.
What is that?
I don't know. I want to fight it, though.
Different from the other enemies we saw.
That monster.
All right. You're ready.
I am ready. I'm ready to jump in. Let's go. So this monster, Dianthus is letting me know, has a thicker hide, and so our melee attacks aren't going to be as useful against it. And we need to use magic.
If only we could use magic.
If only I could use magic.
Unicorn thinks that you can do it.
Yeah, so our unicorn friend is going to try to teach us here. Grumble, grumble. Please.
My magic?
Please, Mr. Unicorn. Please. Grumble, grumble. Oh, come on, please. All right, very well. Professor Unicorn.
Professor Unicorn's class is about to begin. You'd better listen up.
Let's go. Yeah.
Fancy.
Wow.
Now you try. Go ahead, Amber.
Just like that.
Your turn.
How am I supposed to do that? You can't tell by watching. He's so funny. I love his dialogue.
One mustn't balk at the first hurdle, Amber.
I can do this.
So you're closing your eyes now to see if that helps.
And it does.
My magic. Oh, I can now. The mage
lab.
I got the mage class, and now I can use magic.
I am really excited about this. Mage job class is one of my favorites.
Yes. All right. Well, let's see what we can do against that baddie then. All right. I want to use my magic. Yes, we can. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's do this. Yeah, let's keep moving to this. But before I get going and fighting him, I do need to select this job really quick. You can normally do this on a monolith, or you can only do this on a monolith. But just for tutorial purposes, it's allowing me to change the mage class right now. All right, so we're changing to the mage. Look at how
I love
cute we
your
look.
outfit change too.
I know, so good.
Oh my goodness. That was extremely effective.
Nice
Extremely.
Wow.
Heck yeah. We're so strong, guys. Check that out.
Gosh. Oh, I love it. Magic.
So I know we have to go further into the canyon to find our friend, but it's almost 3 o'clock, so maybe we should call it a day for now.
Yeah, I think so too, because I also got more stuff to go plant, water, everything.
Gotta get those carrots.
And you gotta spend some time fishing, let's be real.
Let's be real.
I mean, I didn't want to say it, but... And with that, I'm actually going to use my return bell here to go back home. Awesome.
Safe and sound back home.
Safe and sound, exactly.
Great. So we'll actually stop there for today, but before we end, we actually have a special video from Go Sheena, who's the composer of Harvestella. So let's take a look at that.
ハーベストラの作曲を担当した椎名剛です。よろしくお願いし
Agora
ま
vamos
す。
falar da trilha sonora.
戦闘曲
Mas
楽し
isso
かったで
aí,
すね。
esse jogo
割と
daí,
結構
como
ノ
falei,
リ
eu
ノリでや
peguei
っ
em
ていいよって
promoção,
言われ
mas
たので、す
é
ごく
interessante até.
楽しく作れました。この世界観となんかもしかしたら外れちゃうんじゃないかっていうぐらいちょっと少しロック寄りに寄せたりとかもしたので、いいバランサーにはなったのかなと思ってます。この作品で一番苦労したのは割と実は街とか部屋の中の曲とかで何度聴いても飽きないっていうオーダーが結構それかなり無理ゲーだなとか思って、細かくフックを散りばめることであまり疲れないようにしました。はい、皆さんこの作品は長く遊べるゲームですのでプレイしてみてください。音楽も頑張ったのでぜひそこも楽しんでみてください。よろしくお願いします。
All right, so that's all the time we have today to show you Harvestella. We hope you enjoyed what we had to show. The game is available for pre-order now on Nintendo eShop, and it will release on November 4th. I hope you're all looking forward to it as much as we are. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
E é isso aí, galera. E daí foi o evento da Treehouse. Agora que acabou, dá pra já falar as considerações do evento. Vamos pra lá então. Bem, o evento em si eu achei que foi legalzinho, assim, por mostrar o Splatoon 3, só que acho que eles podiam ter mostrado mais o multiplayer mesmo. Tipo, como que tá a ação do calor da batalha mesmo. E esse Ravestella, acho que não tem muito o que falar, assim, a não ser que ele é bem diferenciado mesmo e ser bem action RPG com a ideia de Harvest Moon e Animal Crossing. Mas é isso aí, galera. Desse evento aí da Gamescom da Nintendo foi até que interessante. Vou deixar os links na descrição aí se vocês se interessarem em ver o site da Nintendo. E é isso aí, galera. Foi legal assim, ter trazido esse evento. Se tiver mais algum outro evento, eu vou ver se consigo trazer. E é isso aí, galera. Vou metidinho por aqui. Quem tiver aí, não esquece de deixar aquele like lá e compartilhar pra gente pra dar aquela força e se inscrever se for inscrito. Lembrando que o canal tem sistema de membros. Caso queira virar membro e ganhar benefícios com o canal, vou deixar aqui pra vocês. E também tem o Pix, caso queira ajudar. E é isso aí, galera. Vou metidinho por aqui. Nos vemos então no próximo evento. Falou!